welcome back to another episode of Nuclear Wisdom. Today we're going to be going over the Carnivore Mutation, experience buffs, tasty squirrels, and how to gather everything you need. Now today we're going to be at White Springs gathering this squirrels. Now these squirrels you're going to need to put Butcher's Bounty on. Now with Butcher's Bounty you're going to be able to get double the meat. Now you're going to want double the meat because, it takes two to make one squirrel, and you're going to need salt as well. We're going to go over that later on, but right now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your way through White Springs, and you're going to hunt down these squirrels. You see in this video, I'm going to show you all the location of the squirrels at White Springs has to offer. Now, you see I kill a lot, I make my way around, just tag along, we'll make it through. But there's 3 squirrels on this side alone. I started over at the bunker entrance, made my way over. Now, sometimes you don't get 2, it doesn't proc every time, but for the most part, you can get 2 squirrels. Now, White Springs has a lot of squirrels to offer, so you can get quite a few over here. If I say just server hop it, load in White Springs, grab these squirrels, load out, go to another server, load back in, go back to White Springs, load back out. Do that a few times, you get quite a few squirrels. Now, you want to hurry up and make these as fast as you can because meat does not last as long on your character. There are a perk for that. You can put on for that, but we'll get to that later. All right. Anyways, so like I said, you're gonna want Butcher's Bounty on. You're also gonna want, and when we go to pick these, we're gonna want green thumb. That's what we're gonna use to pick these tatos. So, anyways, we're going to make ourselves over at the General Steakhouse. And this is one of the locations that you can get the tato plants. Now, you can come over here and it's random. Sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 8, sometimes there's only 4. It just depends on the server. Now, I know this is per character pick, so you have to do the reset if you want to go down and pick all the books. I'll show you that in a later video, and I'll put the link in the description. But there's a way you can pick all the books and reset your spawn on your picking and everything. But another good thing about over here is you can go ahead and grab your water, get your water. You're going to want to have Super Duper on too. We go ahead and make our tasties and everything. But also, there's a few other locations I'm going to show you right now to get more tatos because you're going to need quite a few. And like I said, a lot of them are server picked unless you're going to reset the picking. I think it's like 100 or 1,000 items for the player to reset the spawns. But alright, so anyways, there's a few over here we're gonna pick, and like I said, make sure you got that green thumb on because you're gonna want double. So that was Anchor's farm. Now we're gonna make our way over to Coppleton's farm, and over here there's a few more tatos you can go ahead and pick. So just make your way up here. Now there are enemies, you can kill them, but if you just run by, there's usually one out in this cornfield. Run by, don't bother with them, pick your tatos and be gone. Like I said, there's about 6 over here. It makes it better because like I said, you can get a lot of tasties, and this way while you're doing double XP or you're out killing and you're doing queen runs or whatever you're doing, you're going to want that experience because you're going to want to move through the scoreboard quicker with that repeatable, which is 150 score or more, depending on where you're at on the scoreboard and all your boosters and stuff. But anyway, so back to the tasties. Super Duper, I showed you here. You're gonna want Super Duper on while you craft everything. Doesn't proc every time. Don't go making them all at once because you're not gonna get Super Duper to proc every time for them all. So if you make 40, you're not gonna get Super Duper procting for the whole 40. You're only going to get about half of that. So make about half at a time if you want Super Duper to keep procting, because there is a limit to it. But anyways, so you're going to need Carnivore Serum. That is really going to help you with the meat. And Backwoodsman 6, the gold of the gold. Live and Love 8 is the next best if you don't have that. Leader is another one you're going to want. You're going to want your Leader bobbleheads because, come on, more experience. And stack up on your lunch boxes. Not hard at all. Now to that salt I was talking about. Now, if you make your way over to the Roland's labor camp, you are able to actually server hop and pick these 4 salts that I found. Now, Last I know, you were able to do that. I haven't checked it actually to see if you were still able to, but I don't think they've changed it. Let me know in the comments if they did. But like I said, you make your way over here, kill out the blood eagles real quick. Then there's always 4 salts on the stand up here. But like I said, you got to clear out all the enemies. It gets kind of annoying, but come over here, grab these salts, server hop, stack up on these. Try to do this first if you don't have these salts. Honestly, I mean, because like I said, the meat will expire quick unless you have the perks on. Alright, like I said, there's 4 salts up here, so grab these 4 salts, server hop, grab more as you need. There's a lot more down in some of the expeditions, like the pit. You can go down there and get a bunch of salts and stuff. Well, I hope this video helps you. I'm Neptune. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.